Hello, and welcome to myfinancesteacher.org. This valuation of Barrick Gold was posted to Gold members on my website, myfinancesteacher.org, a few days ago. I'm releasing now an abridged short version of that valuation. And I might release the full version of that valuation report, possibly next week. We'll see about that. And since then, the price of Barrick Gold, the share price of Barrick Gold, has actually already increased by 10%. At the time of early release for My Finance Teacher Gold members, the price was $20.31, and the current price is $22.51. So join us at myfinancesteacher.org. We provide trading updates on a number of assets, including precious metals, crude oil, other types of energy, general stock markets, and we also provide longer-term fundamentals-based analysis for longer-term investments. And for now, hit the like under this video, share it with your friends, and enjoy this abridged version of the valuation. Posted only for the gold members on my website, that's myfinancesteacher.org. So in this video, we're going to talk about valuation for Barrick Gold and compare that valuation to the current market price to determine whether the stock is under or overvalued. In my valuation model, I use several factors, including gold price, and we're going to look at three different scenarios involving three different gold price levels. We're going to look at the reserves of Barrick Gold, both proven and probable, as well as measured and indicated. Clearly, to mine the reserves out of the ground, the company needs to incur some costs, so we are going to look at production costs. The value of the reserves underground to the investors are diminished by the debts that the company has, so we also take into account the company's long-term debts. The number of shares outstanding clearly influences the value of the company per share. Mining the reserves out of the ground will take time, and we also take into account how many insider investors are there. Moving on to gold price, as I mentioned, we're going to look at three scenarios: conservative, balanced, and optimistic. And even the balanced scenario is leaning more towards conservative because the price I'm going to use for the balanced scenario is $15.50, which is $100 below the current gold price at the moment. Looking at the annual reports of Barrick Gold, we see that the company has 71 million ounces in proven and probable reserves, measured and indicated gold reserves, silver proven and probable reserves, copper proven and probable reserves. Looking at costs, the company's projections for 2020 are such that all-in sustaining costs for gold are somewhere between $920 and $970 per ounce. Next, looking at company's long-term debts, it will take time to mine the reserves out of the ground. And in the optimistic scenario, again, we are using much of the same information. And yes, I know that recently there have been changes in the way they report measured and indicated resources. All of this gives us a valuation of $40.81. Let's have a quick look at the chart. Clearly, Barrick Gold is correlated with the gold price. The volatility is higher. If an investor were to buy an overvalued share, the drops would be more significant. And lastly, looking at the daily chart, looking at what happened in the last two gold cycles, we see that share price of Barrick Gold only topped. Same thing happened here between May and September last year. What's happening at the moment is we haven't had. So in my opinion, I think there is still some potential for Barrick to follow gold higher, possibly over the next couple of months. So there's my valuation for Barrick Gold. Let me know what you think about this company in the comments. I will read each and every comment in my gold members area. Have a nice day and good luck in your trades.